Every millionaire, every successful business, and every legitimate way that people actually make money follows the exact same formula. It is not a matter of luck, it is not a result of inherent talent, and it is certainly not about having secret connections in high places. By the end of this video, you will finally understand how money actually works, and more importantly, why most people spend their entire lives working hard, but never actually getting it. Most people are kept in a state of confusion on purpose, distracted by complex financial jargon and get-rich-quick schemes. Today, we are stripping away the hype to reveal the missing piece of the puzzle. This is the ultimate millionaire formula that dictates who stays broke and who builds lasting wealth. To understand how to become successful, we first have to reframe what money actually is at a fundamental level. Most people look at money as the goal, but money is not wealth. Money is simply a tool used for exchanging value. If money were to disappear from the world tomorrow, people would still need to trade something in order to survive. Imagine for a moment that currency did not exist. How would you get food? How would you get a roof over your head? You would have to offer something that someone else deems useful. In the past, this was done through time, resources, specific skills, or physical goods. Whether it was thousands of years ago or right now in the modern age, the underlying reality remains the same. Trade is the heartbeat of human existence. Money is just the medium we use to make that trade easier. It is a neutral, non-emotional representation of the value you have provided to another human being. When you view money as a tool rather than a mystery, the path to acquiring it becomes logical and inevitable. Think back to how trade functioned before the invention of paper currency and digital bank accounts. If a tribe needed spices to preserve their food, they might offer animal skins in return. If a builder needed iron to forge tools, he might trade a portion of his timber. If a traveler needed the right of passage through a specific territory, he might trade his labor or his land. No one received anything without giving something first. This is the foundational law of the universe. In the ancient world, trade was heavy, slow, and difficult to scale. You couldn't carry 50 logs of wood on your back to buy a horse 3 towns over. This is why money was created. Money simply made trade lighter, faster, and more scalable. In the modern world, you are still participating in the exact same system of trade that your ancestors used. You just aren't carrying wood on your back anymore. You are trading your energy for a digital number that represents your ability to claim someone else's energy later. This brings us to a truth that many people find difficult to accept. Money has no inherent value. A $100 bill is just a piece of paper or a series of pixels on a screen. Its only value comes from 2 things. First, that the next person you give it to will accept it. And second, that they can then go and exchange it again for something they need. This is why you must understand the concept of value exchange. You trade your time, your specific skills, your products, or your unique solutions for money. You receive that money so that you can then trade it again for the things you want. Here is the key line you must internalize if you want to change your financial reality. Money does not reward effort, it rewards value. You can work 18 hours a day digging a hole and filling it back up, and you will be exhausted, but you will not be paid. Why? Because you haven't provided value to anyone else. Effort is internal, but value is external. Take a moment to reflect on your own life right now. This is where the theory becomes personal. Ask yourself a series of rhetorical questions. What do you currently have to trade with the world? Is it just your time? Is it a specific skill that took years to master? Is it specialized knowledge that others lack? Or is it a physical or digital product that solves a specific problem? What problem are you helping to solve for other people? This is not a conversation about following your passion or doing what you love. While passion is great, the market does not pay for your passion. The market pays for your usefulness. If you are not seeing the financial results you want, it is likely because what you are currently trading is either low in value or high in supply. To increase the money coming in, you must increase the value going out. Why do people give you money? It is a simple question with a profound answer. People give you money for the very same reason that you give money to others. You do not donate your hard-earned cash to a coffee shop or a software company because you want to make them rich. You pay them because a need was met, a problem was removed from your life, or a desire was fulfilled. When you buy a bottle of water, you are paying for the convenience of not being thirsty. When you pay for a streaming service, you are paying to remove boredom. Customers are not enemies to be conquered. They are people who are looking to trade their money for a better version of their own lives. Once you realize that every dollar you will ever earn comes from another person deciding that what you offer is more valuable than the money in their pocket, your entire perspective shifts. You stop chasing money and start looking for ways to be more helpful. We now reach the wealth formula's core. You must clearly follow these 4 stages to succeed in life. First, identify a problem or need to fix. Find broken, sluggish, expensive, or annoying things. Second, find or design a solution. You may construct or provide this service. Third, publicize it. Since most people stay secret, they fail here. Step 4, charge them when they arrive and receive value. This formula is boring, rational, and unavoidable. From the smallest lemonade stand to the largest multinational enterprise, all real-world transactions work this way. Free societies only transfer money this way. You must observe your environment to apply this formula. Look for recurring issues in your life and online. Complaints or commercial opportunities. You should choose a problem that matches your skills and what the market is prepared to pay for. Avoid egomania and building something nobody asked for because you think it's cool. If you see a huge problem but don't know how to address it, you can learn or pay someone better to design the answer while you manage the process. Remember that unused value is unpaid. Even with the best solution, you'll be broke without marketing or sales skills. Learn to communicate your value or find a partner who can. This is demonstrated by well-known corporations such as Amazon. The concept of money and the desire to acquire things were not invented by Jeff Bezos. Instead, he investigated the world and found solutions to a number of issues that made him superior to everyone else. In addition to providing more affordable prices, he also provided faster shipping, a wider selection, simpler return policies, and a reliable method to verify inventory. Every upgrade brings additional value to the life of the consumer. By effectively resolving more problems for a greater number of customers, Amazon was able to increase its profits. Scale is achieved by being able to solve more problems for more people. Even if you only assist one person, you now have a job. By resolving the issues of 1 million individuals, you will have built an empire. Now, in order to be successful, you need to have a specific mindset. Acknowledge the fact that there will be no money if there is no worth. The market is not emotional and does not care about your goals, background, or work ethic. These factors are irrelevant to the market. It only recognizes and rewards usefulness. You can't expect other people to pay for your service or product if you wouldn't pay for it yourself. The creation of something that people are willing to sell their currency for because they believe they are receiving the greatest deal possible is the essential component of wealth. Now, get started on your assignments. Apply this line of reasoning as soon as possible. Find a problem that needs to be solved. Get that problem fixed. Spread the word about it all across the world. And lastly, the accusation. There is no requirement for a costly degree or any shortcuts. A formula for exchanging money in the actual world looks like this. Logic, value, and execution are all what it needs. Search for the transaction in order to acquire money.